welcome back here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make easy money in Farming Simulator. I know this is all over, so it's nothing special. Most of them tell you to go ahead and sell all your farming equipment. But as you see, I still have my farming equipment. And this is my first harvest. And I did not sell anything yet. I just took out a loan, and don't be scared to take out a loan in the beginning. I'll show you what to buy here. Buy this tractor, the T4 75 Power Star. Buy the New Holland 750 TL front loader, and then buy the log truck. And then I'll also go and buy the heaviest weight. And what you do then, depending on what map, on this Swedish map, the lumberyard is at the top left corner of the American map, it's up bottom left corner. And all you want to do is go to your lumberyard. And use it. Like, I know most of them be like, sell your farming equipment, buy, what is it? This big thing. But why do that? There's no point in doing that because, again, you only sell your farming equipment for half the money. Then when you go and buy it back, again, yeah, you're on the money, but it's easier to pay off a $200,000 loan than, look at what you have to rebuy. This, okay, that's already 120 grand. Okay, and that's not even all of it. You would have to rebuy 2 of these and 1 of these. Also, I forgot to say in the beginning, you started out with 2 of these small tractors. I sold them, and one of them was supposed to use for the trailer, but if you go through your vehicles, you eventually find this one, and it works better than that one. So I sold those 2 since you don't need them. You only need 3 so far. And yeah, so you already ran over 150 grand with that, plus 120 grand. That's 270,000. Then you have to buy this. That's 290,000. Then you have to buy this, which is over 300 grand. Put it like that. So I'm saving you 100 grand already by selling 2 tractors you don't need, taking out. I'm on normal, by the way. So the loan I could have taken out was only 100 grand. So this does work on normal, not on hard, since you can't take out a loan in the beginning. Remember that. This is just like a good beginning thing. Now, they'll be like, oh, cut down the trees near here. You should have spare money like I do. See how much money I have spare? You go to your placeables. Don't let anyone fool you. They'll be like, start with this tree, or this tree. The best tree, I don't know if that's a good tree right there, but the tree I always use is this one. Because it's easy, and it's literally a straight tree. On the American map, you can only plant them on this strip, which is stupid. And the way to sell the stumps, instead of grinding them down, when you feel like you cut enough, quit out of the game, save it, and all, you know. If you're playing with a friend, have them give all his money to you so you don't lose that money and whatnot. And then come back in, and then what you do is you go to garage, and then yeah, I'll show you later on. Okay. God damn it, I forgot what it was. Okay. And then you just like place as many as you want, you know. Doesn't matter. Gotta drive through them. But on the Swedish map, you could just plant them right across the road by the shack. Like between the... God damn it. Like you could plant them between the rail, like train tracks and the shed. That's where you're able to plant them. Don't get me wrong, you can plant them all over the map, but this is like the best spot for the road. My best idea is to kneel down, as you see, and then cut it in. Actually, try getting it in the steepest angle first, so you can get it in. And then just let it cut down. and I'll be doing more tutorials for this game. As you see, it didn't fall. Most people will be like, okay, now cut it like that. No, my friend showed me this. You can hop into it and stop cutting it down. Yeah, see? See how close I got that to the ground? And now just walk all over it. Now I cut off these tiny branches. See what I'm doing? And the more pieces you cut in, the better. But I just gotta get all these. Yeah, sometimes you struggle, and sometimes the ones in the ground you can't get. And you might see, but kneeling is probably the best way to go, to be honest. If you're new to this game, and if you need this tutorial, there you go. As you see, perfectly fine. That was my chapter. Okay, put that away. Now, most people be like, okay, now pick up the tree and, you know, do it. Now, you can either cut it first, or grip it first, however you want to do it. I normally don't do it like this, I normally cut it first. But what I'm doing is, I'm just gripping it first. Because my friend said it was easier. And just take this for credit. Ah, God, why am I struggling with this? Grip it. Okay, you see how it's gripped? So I can lift it and all. And see how my truck's leaning? Yeah, it's because it's too heavy. Anyway, you could drag it over there, but you make more money if you cut it in like pieces. For example. And later on, I'll show you. You see? See, just sometimes you have to struggle to cut it, but no, it ain't that bad. It's really not. But anyway, I'll just show you. And I just really hop in. Okay. On this map, on the Swedish map, you have to, oh, see how it's struggling now? It's because this tractor's not heavy enough to ride it. You could buy better, but I would say struggle with this one because all the other ones are a lot more money. And then just drop it over here. But on the Swedish map, you have to put it in the lake. See, 8 grand. See that? Paid 7 grand for the tree. You saw that? I only made 8 grand. That's already profits. Just cutting in piece. It depends how you cut it, depends how much money you get. Most people, like, the easiest way is cutting it in half, yes. But you get more money if you cut it in, like, fours. And, like, 4 pieces. And it's easy on your tractor. Especially when you buy these star trees, you have to cut them in fours. With the tractor I told you to get. Yeah, you can buy a better tractor and not have spare money like this. But this is the cheapest setup, so you have most money. Okay. As you see, just continue doing this till it's all done. Or till all the trees gone. You cut it in as many pieces as you could. But remember this. Smaller the pieces, like this is a decent size. This is like an 8-meter piece. This is probably like the best size to do. Okay. See by how your tractor leans and stuff. So your tractor gets screwed. I did not know there was a hole there. Okay, from now on you know there's a hole there. Which is really pointed in. Well, look. But the bigger the pieces, it doesn't mean always the better money. It could in some cases. Maybe like this. Nah, it's the same money. See that? But look, 7 grand for a tree. This is gonna pay off for itself in no time. But don't cash in your loan yet. I'm gonna show you what they buy. Okay, so I'll see you back when I have all this done, okay? To show you how to sell stumps. I'm just gonna leave that tree there. I'm not gonna cut it down. I'm just gonna show you how to sell a stump. Okay, so. Okay, I am back, but it spawned me by my phone, so all I need to do is go back to my tractor. But I forgot to mention this in the last video. You see how and every time you quit you have to restart everything. But while you do all this, as you see, doing, keep your tractors running since you didn't sell them if you stuck to what I said. But as you see, I left off with like 73 grand. I finished off that tree, I had 80 grand. So that was 20 grand I made off that one tree on normal. And I don't even make as much. So if you do this on easy, you'll probably make more. But that's all I really want to show you guys. Now it's time for me to show you how to sell the stomps. But I thought this open from the... Okay, whatever. Can't expect that to do that like that. But you know, but I wanted to mention this one thing. The way I did it, how I cut down one tree and sell the stomp, don't do it like that. Put many trees there. Try doing as much until the stomp as you start getting in your way, where it's a struggle. Because it's not worth to quit out every tree you cut down. It's stupid. Because every time you quit, you have to restart the harvester and stuff. Okay, but as you see, this is still down here and all that. See, that tree's still there, I didn't cut down. But anyway, let me just run over here real quick. I'm gonna show you that stump's still there, okay? See the stump? See how it could potentially get annoying if I put a bunch around? Like, but what I mean is, cut down a bunch of trees. So, instead of just selling the stumps, you actually have enough to sell to actually make a profit. Because everyone you sell, see how to, okay, you go to your garage by pressing triangle or whatever system you're on, go into shop, and now go to your garage. See how it say X to sell and then the tree sale? Press it. You want to sell this, yes. But it lets you pick what you want to sell. And quite honestly, it's really hard to sell the stump, but just gotta finagle it. See, I sold it. That's 3,500. But tiny part of the tree that no one likes. But remember, the tree can't be touched during that lobby. You have to start a new lobby. Undo it. But as you keep doing that, don't pay off your loan or nothing. Continue your farming and all that. You know. But just keep doing this until you get enough to buy, what is it? This. Then pay off your loan. Then do all that. Okay? I'll come back when I did it enough to pay that off. And honestly, I will have a tutorial how to do the best farming. I'm just gonna say in this video, the only time you want this that cuts down the stumps is when you're cutting down a tree that you did not place in. Because if you cut down a tree that you did not place in that the game generated, you can't sell the stump. Okay, so don't think you can go around selling all the trees you want, because you don't, and that's what that's for. That's to grind down the stumps that the game entered, which I don't think the creators meant for us to be able to sell the stumps after you cut down the tree. Even if you weren't able to sell the stumps, it's pure profit, as you saw. And I have my money losing anyway because I'm paying for seeds and workers right now. But anyway, keep doing that and you'll make a lot of money. It's the same way I done it. And then eventually you're gonna be able to either keep this tractor and sell one of the crappier ones and use this one, or whatever you want to do. Which honestly, I would keep this tractor even when you have that bigger machine, because the other ones won't be as good as this one. 'Cause let me show you something. The one I would sell first is this one, okay, and replace it with I don't know. Actually, this one's the slowest. I did not realize that. My bad, I gave you wrong information. When you're done, sell all the parts to this, cause you're gonna have a better machine. I'll be back when I have that machine, okay? This is popping in before I get the scorpion king or whatever it is. Just reminding you to always check on your farm. As you see, I wasn't checking on it, and they built up. Just letting you know, cause this is like, I don't sell my grains and whatnot. I save it just in case, like, I don't know. See how the green box by barley and has up? Well, when it was like that, it means it sells for more. And just wait for that. And I would say get everything: potatoes, sugar beets, wood chips are not really worth much, as you see. The best thing to sell is not corn, is canola. That is definitely the best thing to sell. But anyway, pop back in later. Welcome, I'm back. Well, but I sold my tractor. I do not recommend selling it to get the big one, but I had to because it's been taking it too long and whatnot. But anyway, what you want to do now, you could sell it, but remember, you have to be over 326 grand to buy a tree afterwards, or you have to sell your grains. Remember that. But anyway, go to first equipment and buy the beast. See, now I will come back when it's like I have to drive it all the way down there. So I'll be back when I get down there. I just made it back, as you can see I'm pulling it. I don't know why would you buy such a big machine like this? So much money. It took us forever to get it. And yes, I know this is not the quickest way to make money, but it's goddamn the best way to start the game. And for one reason, you still have your harvest equipment. And now, this is the fastest way to make money. So yes, you slowly worked up. You could have got this right in the beginning, like selling all that stuff. But you would have had to work towards the starter. Okay, so basically you had to turn on harvester, change the cut length to 8, okay, and then drive up to it. Try putting this as low as the ground, so the stumps don't get in the way. Back up. You might have to angle this part and just cut. See how low that is? And you can still sell that stump for 2,500. By the way, all you have to do is back up instead of loading and whatnot. See it holds it. Now this is the best part about it. This literally cuts it almost perfect every time. See this? Now you just go in this menu and press X. 8 grand. This is on normal. You make more money on easy. Boop. 8 grand again. Boop. 6 grand. I don't know why that one gave me 6 grand. I guess it's because the tree's getting thinner. Oops. But, oh well. Yeah, as you see, I had 9 grand to start. Bought a tree. Now look how much money. See all that profit? Pure profit. You're gonna keep doing this to either pay off your loans. And all I'm gonna say is, I bought this earlier. I just didn't tell you guys to buy it just in case you guys want more money. Shut up. But it's a power wash. It's not needed, but it's a good thing to start off with because it cleans tractors. Who wants to start a tractor? Right? See that? It cleans them. You just have to spray it on the tractor until it gets clean as much as you want. See, sparkly. The equipment though is a different thing. I cleaned this equipment already, but you have to spray the equipment. They're two separate cleaning things. But anyway, harvester I cleaned already. I just want to show you that. But anyway, this is the best way to start out the game. So, if you want me to show you any more tutorials about this game, please comment below. And if you are new, which most of you will be, and I upload this, please subscribe to show the support. I do upload a lot more content than Farming Simulator. But suggest what you want me to upload, and I'll see if I can do it. But anyway, this is it for the Game on Rabbits tutorial. Farming Simulator. To get that best start in Farming Simulator. If you're new or you just didn't know how. So peace. This is Game on Rabbit.